What's up, RC enthusiasts? Welcome to O Brothers RC. In this video, I'm going to repair the rear differential on this Losi lasernut. Then I'm going to take it over to the super sick U4 rock racing course near my house, where we'll put the repair through a stress test and see how it holds up. And if you like this video or you find it helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button. All right, let's get started on the repairs. I'm going to start by getting these tires off. All right, now that the wheels are off, I'm going to take the body off and get it out of the way. I'm going to take this lower screw out of this sway bar arm. Now that those sway bars are disconnected, I can hit these two screws, one on each side here, and the body should lift right off. It's nice to use a drill when you're dealing with these long screws. Now just disconnect the lights. All right, now that the body's off, I'm gonna start with this brace screw right here. Now, hopefully if I remove these 4 screws here, I can get the whole differential case and A-arms and everything to come off. Now the whole thing just comes loose. Now I'm going to take these 2 screws out, and these 2, then these 2 here, and the same on the other side. All right, now everything's going to come apart, and boom. All right, now that all that's done, we got 2 screws in the top of here that come out. And voila, we got a differential. Looks like my helical gear is okay. So the problem must be inside of here. Gonna get these 4 screws out here. All right, that's what it's gonna look like inside of there. On the other side of these gears, you have another one of these. Now these have been flattened out and sort of rounded off. I was talking to some guys at the track and they said that, you know, you really need to shim these things and make this all as tight as possible. Underneath that gear, you've got a pin, which fits in the back of the gear. Same thing on this side. You can see that pin in there. I pulled these little rotary gears out and we've got shims on each side. I'm sure that if you add some more of these little shims, we can tighten everything up. So on the end of these, you also have these little retainer blocks, and as you can see, that one's blown apart. Okay, so I bought 2 different gear sets because I wasn't sure which one goes in here. This open rear diff gear set is not the right one. It's got these square holes in the gears here. And as you can see, the backs of these gears are definitely different. This gear set is the one you want. As you can see, the gear is the same in the back. I'll put a link to this in the description. This one also comes with more shims and more blocks. It's awesome. So I don't know if you can see there, but these gears are a lot taller. As you can see on this one, they've been rubbed off, and that's why the diff is just super slipping now, and I'm getting no traction. Now I'm just cleaning this up a little bit, get the old oil off of there. Same thing with this side, just gonna clean it up a little bit. Make sure there's no pieces of gears down inside of here. All right, now that we're ready to put it back together, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little heavy duty grease as I go along. Okay, now I can put my pin back in there. Gonna definitely need some needle nose pliers for that. Now that's nice and tight, no play. Next, a little bit of grease on here. With the grease, I can stick it to my finger and then it goes down inside here. That's that. Next, you got these 2 little rods here. Once again, a little bit of grease. Then these little bevel gears just slide around on the ends. Then you come with a shim on each side and then a little block. Then the little blocks just slide in right here where these little square notches are. Okay, so to try to avoid having the same problem again, I'm gonna actually add an extra shim to each side of this. So what that does is it pushes this gear a little bit farther in and that one a little bit farther in, which tightens up the mesh between all of these gears. Okay, got that one done. Now I'm just gonna pop it in. All right, there we go. Okay, now I'm just gonna add a good amount of grease. Now we pop this gear on this side, get it lined up at the pin. All right, so I put it together with the extra shims, and it was definitely too tight. It was grinding a little bit, definitely too tight. So I removed those extra shims and put it back together. Now it's pretty smooth, and I guess I'm gonna have to go with that. Doesn't feel like there's any play, so we'll see how it holds up. The next thing I want to do is brush out this helical gear, make sure there's no dirt or pieces of metal in there before I put it back together. Then I'm going to grease that up. Then I'm going to come in the diff case here and grease up this other helical gear. And now it's all greased up. I'm going to reassemble this, get it back in the laser nut, and then we're going to head over to the track and see how it holds up. All right, here we are at the Rescue Raceway. This place is pretty cool. It's got an oval track over here. It's got a big U4 track right here, super cool. Awesome U4 track. One of the best I've seen, actually. I've seen quite a few online, and this is one of the roughest. Lots of big rock sections, good hilly sections, got some sand, jumps, got everything. Then right over here, you've got the big 1/8 scale track, and this track's huge. It's got a ton of jumps and whoop-de-doos and killer stuff. Great track. Got the laser nut here. We're gonna throw it on the track and see if the differential holds up. You can see the laser nut there, pretty dang small. You can kind of tell how big this track is. So I haven't even been here for about 10 minutes and I've already broke my steering linkage. I got a new rod end in there, just took a couple minutes. Get this thing back on the track. Man, driving with one hand is definitely not as easy as it is with a crawler. Seems to be holding up pretty well. Pretty stoked so far. This track really is awesome. Great sand and rocks and all kind of stuff. Let's give it a spin on the oval track. Man, this thing is awesome. And how about that track? The diff held up, and I can't wait for the races that are coming up at the track. If you want to see those races, or the future repairs I'm going to be doing on this Losi laser nut, please hit that like and subscribe button, and smash that bell to get notified of my future videos. Thanks for checking out my channel, and remember, when you think RC, think O Brothers RC. What's up, guys? You still here? Most likely, if you are, you're a subscriber. And I just wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. And if you guys still stuck with me and didn't unsubscribe, I really appreciate it.